Most people think investing in yourself means buying courses, reading books, or spending money on skills. But the truth is deeper. Sometimes the biggest investment you can make is choosing a path that gives you growth, clarity, and a better life, even if it's the path nobody else sees. And that's where the idea of the third option comes in, the choice you weren't taught to look for, the one hidden behind the obvious two. It's the mindset that opens doors most people never notice. A real example, our story. My wife and I struggled with infertility for years. And like most people, we thought we only had two choices. Option A, keep trying at home, hoping for a miracle. Option B, pursue IVF locally with huge emotional and financial pressure. Both options felt heavy. Both felt limiting. Both felt like they controlled us more than we controlled them. But then we asked a different question. What's the third option here? Not the obvious choice, not the expected choice, but the path that actually aligned with our lives, our values, and our future. And that's when we realized something surprising. For roughly the same cost as IVF in the United States, we could spend an entire year in Japan, attending language school, receiving medical care, and living a life that felt meaningful again. It wasn't the easy option. It wasn't the obvious option. But it was the option that gave us supportive doctors, lower stress, a healthier environment, time to breathe, and a chance to grow together instead of falling apart under pressure. Even if the IVF hadn't worked, the year itself would have been worth it. Because it wasn't just a medical decision. It was an investment in ourselves, in learning, in shared experiences, in quality time, in building a life worth watching. That's the power of the third option. What this means for you. Investing in yourself isn't always about money. Sometimes it's about choosing the path that gives you more growth, more clarity, more alignment, more life. Even if it's unconventional. Even if nobody else understands it. Even if it requires courage. The third option is almost always there. You just have to train yourself to see it. Because sometimes the third option isn't a big leap. It's a small step that leads to a completely different life. Final message. Investing in yourself is rarely the obvious choice. It's the choice that feels right, even if it's harder, slower, or different. It's the choice that compounds emotionally, mentally, and financially. And it's the choice that turns challenges into opportunities. Look for the third option. It might just change everything